Sierra Piper here, Dave Campbell's, and I'm here with the Vince Young. Vince, how are you?
I'm great. How you doing?
I'm good. All right. Well, nearly 20 years later, people still say that Rose Bowl performance was the greatest in college football history. What is it like knowing that your legacy is still shaping college football today?
It's a blessing. I mean, just to understand how big it was, playing for the University of Texas, the University of Texas Austin. We never won a championship in, I think it was 30-something years. And the importance of it, to bring it back to Texas, to represent the state of Texas, is just to show how much hard work that we put in as a team and coaching staff and our fans as well. And it was a huge celebration for not just for the University of Texas Austin, but it was for everybody. So to continue to be recognized 20 years later is a blessing.
And, Vince, you played before the NIL, before the transfer portal. How do you think that those changes may have impacted your career? And do you think that these are good tools, or do you think that they could negatively impact a player or a program?
Yeah, well, I kind of don't want to talk about me with the NIL because we could have cleaned the bank with that one. But but for these guys, first of all, I think it's good for these kids to make money off their name because everybody else's is. The only thing I don't like is a third party that kind of get in their ear and kind of make them make decisions that is kind of like premature a little bit, because our world don't work like that. You can't just leave and or for money, which is fine. I respect that people make money off themselves anytime they get, but I really feel like they don't understand that. I think it's taking the love out the game. And Coach Brown tells a really good story about Sid B. When we played the Michigan game, he hurt himself, and we won the game, and everybody's celebrating, having a good time, and everybody's going. And Coach Brown walks into the locker room, and Sid B is still there with his whole entire uniform on, and Coach goes to check on him and thinking that he's talking to, are you okay? And he heard, he's like, no, that's not even the issue, Coach. I would never, ever wear this Texas Longhorn jersey ever again. And that's just the passion that he has for the university as well as with his teammates. And I really feel like a lot of these younger guys and young ladies are making decisions right now premature because you're forgetting about the love of the game, why you do this. And yes, it's okay to make some money, but at the same time, I really feel like I think these kids are starting to make decisions and taking the love from out of the game. So I wish they continue to think about that and stop letting people get in their ear. And don't forget about your players, your teammates, your coaching staff, fans. This is what we do it for. We're going to always make our money, but at the same time, that passion, that love, the reason why I wear the Texas Longhorn and I'm excited and proud for it is because of all the 4 years that I put in to win that national championship. So I just hope kids will really wake up and understand, man, don't forget about the love for the game.
Yeah, that's a great answer. And, 20 years later, the reason we're here celebrating the 20th anniversary of the national championship. And you know what it takes to win that. And, looking at this year's roster, do you think the Longhorns have what it takes to bring one back to Austin?
Yeah, I mean, he got so much talent. It's unbelievable. I haven't had the chance to go out there because I got a 15-year-old that's taking up my time a lot right now. But just watching from a distance, being there last year on the sideline, there's so much talent out there. They just got little small things that they have to fix. And in football, everything is an inch. You can't turn the ball over. You got to be disciplined in the red zone. You can't have penalties. These small things that I know Coach Stark is preaching right now. The emphasis of how important that is, third down and things like that. So as they continue to grow and get older and more mature, they will start understanding that. And I hope this year that they really figure it out because the last 2 years hurt it. Against Washington State and against Ohio State. So I hope these guys have learned from that adversity and now they get the chance to showcase their talent because they have a lot right now.
Yeah. And last question here, Vince, looking at Arch Manning, people seem to either be all in or they're not buying it. What kind of advice would you or maybe have you given Arch going into this season playing under such pressure?
Well, just enjoy it. Try not to get too hyped up into all the hoopla in the media. Sometimes they can go overboard a little bit. And I had a blessing because I had Coach Brown. He took a lot of that heat off me, as well as my teammates, my defense, my offensive line, the running backs. I had a lot of guys that had a lot of talent around me. So he just got to continue to do what he's doing. He won the locker room. He's staying humble. I love his swag. He has fun. He dances. He supports his teammates. That's all traits that can win you a championship off the field because now your teammates see you enjoying the game, having fun. They can believe in you. They're going to want to fight, play hard for you. So everything he's doing so far is so good. Now he's got to transfer it over to the football field and win some ball games.
Yeah, yes, sir. Well, thank you for your time. We really appreciate it. Vince Young, everybody here at the Texas Hall of Fame.
Welcome.